Hello everyone. Hope everybody's doing good today. Today is Tuesday and I am out here. I was going to be planting, but it's too hot right now and the sun's beating down on you. If you get out there and you would just be miserable. Plus I'm really tired from mowing yesterday, and so is Joy. But I thought I would do some stuff in here that I needed to do in the garage. And one of them is I'm transplanting a couple of these cherry tomatoes into some fabric pots. And I'll be using this Miracle Grow Organic Choice Soil. It's really very nice. Nice and dark. There's not so much wood in it. There's little pieces of stems, like sticks and stuff, but it's not got the huge chunks that a lot of them do. It might have a few, but I haven't seen them yet. And I'm using these fabric pots that I got on Amazon. These are real nice. Oh, I just knocked some of my soil back in. These are real nice, and I would definitely recommend using them because they breathe better. They give more oxygen. Plastic is not going to let oxygen in to your roots, and these being fabric, they can breathe better, and they also have the drainage is fine on these. It goes right through the fabric if you get too much water in there, and so I got these, like I said, on Amazon. I'm going to use some of them for this, and I might use a few of them for house plants or something. But they're not very expensive either. So what I'm doing is I'm digging down towards the bottom here, and in the bottom I'm going to be putting some of this worm castings. It says to put half of a handful, well, however much that is, and in the bottom, and then fill it in. And then I'll be using blood meal. This is Miracle Grow Nature's Care Organic Blood Meal. I'll be using it, and I use that on the top, and like out in the garden, you'll spread it around the perimeter of the plant and just work it into the soil. And you don't want to put it down in there with the roots. It could possibly burn the roots because it's pretty high in nitrogen and stuff. So, so I'm going to take one of these. I'm about to the bottom here. I'm going to leave a little soil on the bottom, and I'm going to put some of this in there, half a handful. That might be enough. Sprinkle it around down in there. I might not have quite enough. That should be enough. I'm going to be using this when I transplant everything, all my little plants out in the garden. I'll be using this in each hole to give them a good head start. And then I'll put some of the blood meal on top. Okay, so I'm going to take this, and what you want to do, I need to take these little Velcro things, this Velcro thing off here. By the way, these Velcro ties work very good. You can get a whole roll of them. They're much easier to use than a twist tie. Set that over there. Let me take this little stake out. And my brother gave me some small cages, tomato cages. I'll probably put one of the small ones around this. And this will make this turn a lot greener, the worm castings and the blood meal. So I'm going to turn this over. Kind of smash the pot a little bit. You can see how they get root bound. See all the roots? It's pretty much filled up the pot. There's a little soil left, but eventually you won't even be able to tell there's any soil. It'll be all roots, so that's why it's a good idea to pot things once they get bigger, to pot them up into something bigger. So I hope I don't break this plant. Okay. I'll put that in there in a minute. Where's my little... You can take and cut the branches down near the bottom here. You can cut these, and you can see like little hairs on this. Those will turn to roots. new roots. So I'm going to cut a couple of these off because I'm going to put more dirt around it. Get down as far as I can. Okay. Stay there. Put my glue on. Yeah, it's a lot cooler here in the garage, so that's what I'm doing, staying in here right now. I don't want to get out there and get overheated right away. It gets shade back there about bug. It gets shade out there about 5. I don't know if that's right in the middle or not, but yeah, this soil's nice. I love working outdoors. It's a great stress reliever. Working your garden. It's not quite in the middle. It'll work. Must not have been even pot in the middle. And I press it down. Yeah, this is nice soil. I'm glad I got this, and I got this buy one get one free, so I got it half price. I only paid $5.25 for a 2 cubic foot. I got 3 of them, and then I got 1 of this potting soil they had. But this looks so good, I don't think I need potting soil in this. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this bottom in right here off. Cut those 2 off. The little, it'll start growing a new branch right there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put a cage around this. If I can get it around there. Okay, I'm gonna lean this here so it won't fall over. I'm going to get a cage and I'll put it on there and I'll show it to you in just 1 second. Oh, let me see something. I have to take a... Oh. There we go. Okay. I'll be right back. All right, I got it in here without breaking any of the branches. You got to be careful. Careful of that. Here's one more it needs to. So it's in here. Here's what it looks like. It'll grow really good in here, and this will help. This cage will help. So I'm going to do another one. I'll put a little blood meal on top. I'll show that. I'll do that right now. I want to use a glove with this stuff. It's got a nice Velcro snap closure thing here. Like I said, you don't want to go really crazy with this. And see what it looks like here. It's just almost looks like dirt. Just going around the outside of it here. It's on the top of the dirt. Sprinkle here and there. And then you just want to kind of work it in. If you don't have room, you know, for a raised bed or a garden, an in-ground garden or something, get you some of these fabric pots. You know, if you haven't grown any plants, obviously you want to go to your local Home Depot, Lowe's, Walmart has some plants, but I don't really trust their plants lots of times. They don't take care of them. Maybe your local nursery. Get you some plants and get you some fabric pots. They'll deliver them. You can buy them, I'm sure, at a garden center or something. But Amazon will get them to you pretty fast. And get you some good soil. Like I said, this is Miracle Grow Organic Choice. But their regular Miracle Grow soil works fine. It works really good, and it's got fertilizer. With this organic, I'm putting my own fertilizer by putting the worm castings and blood meal. You can also use bone meal, but I don't know if I'm going to need it or not. If I feel like there's a need for it, I'll get some. But for now, I'm starting with these two, the worm castings and the blood meal. There's a little thing. So, we got it in there. So, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial on transplanting something into a fabric pot. And let's all grow our own vegetables. They're not going to be getting any cheaper, as time goes on. Things just seem to be getting worse. So, you might want to consider growing some of your vegetables of the things that you like the best, like tomatoes, maybe cucumbers. I don't know if you could possibly grow cucumbers in one of these, as long as you had something like this cage for them to climb on, so you can do a lot with these. And I've got bigger ones. I've got one over there, but this is a 5-gallon planter. I've got some 25-gallon ones that I'd like to put flowers in and some of my leftover plants after I plant. You can see this one already has little blooms on it here. I don't know how good you can see that. So you're going to flip those a little bit. I use an electric toothbrush a lot, but for many years I just flipped them a little bit like this, and that'll jar the pollen in it. You can see it come out a little bit when you do that. And they'll pollinate that way if you don't have a lot of bees around. So anyway, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, I hope you'll press the like button. I'll have more of these, instructional videos on gardening as time goes on. And, I don't consider myself an expert, but I do know I've been doing it for a long time now. And I've learned by trial and error, So definitely it's worth it, to grow your own vegetables. And you can't get fresher than that, and you can also grow them organically if you want to that way. I'm trying to use just organic fertilizers this year, which seem to do very well. So anyway, thanks so much for watching, everybody. I hope you'll press that like button and also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out. And hit that notification bell so that you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody, I hope you have a great day. I hope the sun's preventing me from seeing the screen very good, so I hope this turns out all right. But everybody have a great day and keep growing. Bye, everyone, and God bless.